DTV Fundamentally Life.
We're here today with Dr. Michael Bowman, and we're going to talk about the importance of asthma and some things that he has planned for the summer called Summer Attack. Dr. Bowman, how you doing today?
Doing great, thank you.
Good, good. You want to just give us some brief information on the asthmatic, your drive forward, and some things that you got planned for the community this summer?
Well, the problem of asthma is that it's with us all the time, and it stays there, but everyone thinks that it gets better during the summer because kids don't have as many symptoms and they're out of their routine, and so a lot of youngsters wind up getting off of their medicine during the summer, and then when school starts, they get sick, and we wind up having a huge increase in the number of kids who are ill during the summer or in the fall once school starts. We have more admissions. It is incredible the number of kids who come to the emergency room, and very often the families have thought, oh, it's gone away. My child hasn't coughed or wheezed or he's playing hard over the summer. So the key thing is to try to get folks to recognize that and for kids to stay on their medicines all summer and for everyone to be ready when school starts, because the nurses are there when school starts, but if they don't have the medicine to take care of the child when they're at recess, when they're in PE, or just when they're sitting in the classroom, they're going to be in really deep problems. So they need to have everything all set to go as soon as school starts, and that planning starts now.
We talked about the importance of the kids having the proper resources, being well informed of the disease. Talk about some things that that you got going on, or thing that you're thinking about putting together to keep the community and the resource more informed of the disease and the timeline of making things happen.
We have tried to, and we've accomplished through the South Carolina Asthma Alliance programs with school nurses. So we have done teaching programs. Even just a few weeks ago up in Columbia, we had a group of 60 school nurses that we taught for several hours about asthma. We need to reach out to coaches and trainers. We're always trying to reach parents, but the key thing is to surround a child with asthma with a group, a community, a village of folks who know about asthma, so that their friends know about asthma, the teachers at school, the nurses, everyone who's around them, so that the child is well cared for.
Hi, I'm Tyson Chandler, center for the Charlotte Bobcats of the NBA, and I have asthma, just like you. That's right, I played for 3 different teams over 7 years in the NBA after being diagnosed with asthma. So I'm here to tell you that just because you may have asthma doesn't mean you have to give up trying to achieve your dreams. With the proper care, a good support system, like a great doctor, your family, hard work and dedication, nothing can stop you from working to achieve your goals.
DTV Fundamentally Life.
Someone that's asthmatic, the parent needs to be informed, the friends need to be informed, and then let's say that kids have the luxury of being an athlete. The trainer needs to be informed, the athletic director needs to be informed. All those things can cause liability within a school if the parents, the teachers and coaches and trainers aren't informed of that kid that has the disease on their team.
You're exactly right, and yet we don't want the child to become a bench sitter. We want them to be out doing the best they can at whatever they like to do. And people don't realize that Michael Phelps, the Olympic champion, has asthma.
Tyson Chandler
on the Dallas Mavericks center. Dave Beckham, the international soccer star. Brandon Marshall, who was just traded, I guess, in the NFL, he has asthma. So there are a lot of folks who are doing really, really well athletically who have asthma, but they don't let it slow them down. I tell youngsters who like basketball, it's not going to help your jump shot, but it's going to make it you can play defense the whole game.
And I fight forward in dark times and strive toward a fresh breath of air, bring a new light. Still forward, it's important to remember that it goes away. So I'm prepared instead of being scared when I go out to play. It's unfair. Sometimes you feel alone, but we all here to say the same answer. So feel right at home. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Listen, having asthma isn't easy. Nobody knows that better than me. But if I can play in the NBA, running up and down the court all night with the world's best athletes, then you can try to reach your goals and dreams too. But you have to stay focused and work with your team. Everyone's different, but if you put your mind to it, you can work towards your goals, just like I did. Asthma or no asthma. So talk to your family and talk to your doctor about a treatment plan that's right for you. And then keep talking to them.
I think it's really important to improve communication. We wind up having youngsters who have asthma kind of in a silo. They wind up not necessarily knowing that other kids have it, which they need to. And they may have very little communication between the school nurse or the teachers or coaches and the doctor or the nurse practitioner who takes care of them. Mom or dad may not know exactly what to do next, and if the child doesn't say, I have problems, they may not realize how much of a problem it is. We frequently see in clinic that a child will tell us, well, I can't run around the block with my kids in PE. I have to stop and rest. The parent will say, you never told me. And the child says, you never asked.
Right.
And so we need to get more communication, and we need to get people feeling comfortable talking back and forth so that everyone, the doctor knows how significant the problems are, the parent recognizes this just isn't a cold, it's really something we need to take care of. The family knows where to get the medicines, how to use the medicines, and we continually try in the MUSC program on asthma and the Asthma Alliance to work with school personnel at all levels, community folks, to get more understanding of the current best care for asthma.
DTV Fundamental Life.